Meteorologists say it was the mid-90s the last time an Arctic blast like this pushed its way across the Canadian border. Temperatures are expected to stay at or below freezing across much of the upper Midwest. It's teens further south. This was the scene as the year's first winter storm made its way into the Northeast late last week. Another storm brought more heavy snows over the weekend. Then the cold. Schools from Minnesota eastward are canceled today, while livestock producers are keeping a close eye on animals. The NASS office in North Dakota is already reporting heavy feeding following December's icy weather. Wheat prices rallied Friday in part due to the extreme cold that was expected. Despite being in dormancy, below zero temperatures can severely damage the crop, especially where there's no snow cover. Agronomists say damaged wheat will fail to green up in the spring. Some may even begin to grow but die later from vascular damage due to the cold. As this cold weather expands across multiple countries, Mike Hoffman goes international in today's Crop Watch. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Clinton. You mentioned the cold. That's all we're hearing about from farmers, obviously. First, north of the border, Chris Moore lives in Canada, just outside the capital of Ottawa, Kinburn. He says it was negative 31 late last week. But in Canada, of course, both the farmers and the animals take the frigid temperatures with a grain of salt. These sheep are just eating away. He says the only issue is the tractor getting plugged overnight. And while Chase Scotton woke up to negative temperatures this morning in Nevada, Missouri, it was 19 degrees last week. 2 inches of snow blanketed the ground, but the cows didn't seem to mind. And taking a look at the drought monitor, you can see the dry pockets basically from Nebraska downward southward into Texas. But really the bad area and a real concern as we head toward next growing season is from central California up into parts of Idaho. Some areas in an exceptional drought already. We'll have details on your forecast coming up.